Back again and again and again. Swimmer Sync Podcast. We're out here
Perfect. Fire.
hitting them with that back-to-back Taekwondo kick,
Oh, yeah.
spin kick. I've actually I always watch a lot of UFC, but I've been watching a lot of it lately for sure. ESPN Plus. Got me watching spin kicks all day. It's going to be a really good one tomorrow.
Episode 13. Excuse me. 13 was a good year for me, I think. Kind of. Not really. It was up and down. We'll see how this episode goes, though.
What happened in 13? That was the year before I moved to Colorado. So I was working in a factory.
When I was talking about motherfuckers racing outside. I was talking about when I was 13.
Oh.
That was the year I moved here, bro, Michigan.
Wow. Formative.
Yeah, I left Ohio, whichever way you want to look at it.
Wow. 13 was, for me, 8th grade, which was a year after I moved to Portage. And that first year, I had some moments that were a bit tough, but I feel like by 8th grade, I had adjusted pretty well. However, I did have that shitty teacher for math that we've talked about on this podcast before that year. So,
you happy fucker?
Yeah.
Fucking dickhead.
So,
sorry.
That was 13. That was 13. But 2013, things had changed significantly by then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was living with Rich Campbell.
Yeah. 2013. I was 23. That's when I had Junior.
Dang. Yeah. Wow. That's actually like when I really started to work out. I always kind of worked out, but that was really when I started. Maybe more importantly, paid attention to like actually what I was eating. But when I started losing weight was around then.
That's what's up.
Big year. And you were, wait, I think you're older than me.
Nah.
When's your birthday?
1989.
Yeah, you're older than me.
December 4th.
I'm 1990.
Damn.
September 2nd.
Wait, what year did you got? Wait, you went 08 or 07?
08, yeah.
I thought you were 07, bro.
No, Jordan was.
Okay.
No, I was with Alex and Peter and all them.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be wild. If I graduated 07 and I was younger. But
some people do though. Shit. Some people go to college at 17.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I was pretty young in terms of like the people in my class. I was one of the younger people. Outside of, I guess I don't know if I can just like say people's names, but there's one person I know for sure who is younger than me, but she has a baby now. Congrats to her. Shout out to her.
Oh shit! I think I drank too much pop.
Got the burpees.
Yeah, what's the burpee, bro? You know what that is?
Yeah,
that's like prison slang, ain't it?
Well, it could be. If it is, white people will find out in 10 years from now. But what I know it as is a workout technique that's in CrossFit.
Yeah, that's what it is. They do that shit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like one of those things where like how like Dave Chappelle pointed out, like, oh, and Get Low, white kids were screaming skeet 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 without knowing what it meant. I thought you were about
Nah,
to drop something on me like burpee actually means something like
nah, it ain't nothing crazy, bro.
I'll
It's just,
figure it out later.
that's like the main exercise in the pen, bro.
Oh, that's
That's funny as hell. You thought I was about to say some wild shit.
yeah, I thought that was gonna be like
Nah, bro.
some new thing I didn't know about, but uh yeah, I mean it's an effective method of high intensity interval cardio, but damn, that shit sucks. Oh,
Shout out to one of the owners of Walmart buying the Denver Broncos. You
wow. Wow.
know what's even doper about that? They made the co-owner a black woman.
Good for them.
That's what's up, man.
Now she can make some.
I pushed the wrong one, bro. I pushed the wrong
Yeah, you did.
My bad.
Mm.
Hey, yeah, congratulations to her though, man.
Yeah. Congrats. Hit it one more time. Mm.
I pushed the wrong button, bro. That
Oh
was
my.
fucked up. I need to delete that one, bro, because it's always pressed at the wrong and inappropriate time.
I
We
like
make an
it.
inappropriate ass joke about it.
It added some flavor.
That
I
button's gotta go.
okay.
You gotta just get
Well,
rid
that's
of it.
exciting though. I mean, that's a lot of money and one hell of an investment to be an owner of an NFL team. That's
And you just got Russell Wilson. You see the thing going around right now is fucking they call so like damn it, yeah, you haven't seen the Pivot podcast yet, have you?
no.
You gotta check it out, bro. But on the Pivot podcast, there's three ex NFL players, and they call Russell Wilson a square, right? You think he's a square?
I don't know sports like that. So I'm not
You
sure.
know who Russell Wilson is?
I would guess that he either is a running back or a wide receiver.
Damn,
Is he a
you a
quarterback?
square, bro. That makes you the square.
No, it doesn't. It just makes me not invested in other grown men that much.
Okay, I guess you just dissed all us motherfuckers that love football.
No,
That's
it's not
cool.
like that. I just have my I pay attention to the UFC and that's pretty much it for sports.
You like them humping each other.
Yes, with their fists.
No,
I
bro.
like I like organized world star fights.
Russell Wilson's the quarterback, bro.
Okay, so my
He was
third
the
choice.
quarterback for the Seahawks that won the Super Bowl when Marshawn
Oh,
Lynch and them. Yeah, he
yeah,
got traded to Denver.
that's right. Lime green shoes.
Lime green shoes.
Yeah. Well, congrats to him. He lives near me now, I guess.
Well, never mind about that.
Yeah, I bet
He's
his car is nice. I'm gonna go to this there's this like Ferrari meetup at Ferrari of Denver on Sunday morning. I'm gonna go to that.
Ferrari meetup.
Yeah. There's somebody out there, I know, right? So there are car shows and I've gone to car shows and taken pictures and there's I met a guy who owns a Ferrari and I asked him if he was going to any car shows this weekend. He said he's going to this one. It's his favorite one of the year, all Ferraris. So I'm going to take my camera and hopefully shake some hands. So we'll see. But
Do you ever feel like out of place being the dude taking pictures of other people's cars? Like, do they ever look at you crazy? Like, this dude is just taking pictures of our car.
no, because a lot of people are taking pictures.
A lot of people are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who walks around those with a camera. And usually it's just like a pretty big parking lot filled with cars and people walking around. I mean, if anything, it's not the people who own the car that look at me funny. It's like the families with the kids who like walk in my way when I'm trying to take a picture. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Sunday should be cool.
If I could afford a Ferrari, I still wouldn't buy one. I'd still just get a Corvette.
I mean, Corvettes now are stupid expensive too.
Yeah, I'd still get a Vet though over a Ferrari.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even fathom that at this time, but at one point I'll have a Ferrari. That's for sure. I'll just figure it out. But we'll see, I'll meet some people, see how they got their Ferraris, and we'll go from there. Maybe it was from starting a podcast.
Follow the blueprint.
Follow the blueprint. That's right.
Speaking of, man, y'all listening, bro, I just uploaded a fuckload of videos on YouTube that were out, but they were never on YouTube. So if y'all see a fuckload of videos on my YouTube that only got like 7 views, that's what it is. All of those videos just got uploaded, man. So fucking subscribe, watch some shit, share some shit.
That's a lot of quality stuff on there. I was surprised because earlier today, when I didn't realize what was going on, I just saw that there were a bunch of videos dropping, and I thought that you were doing all of these projects right now. But yeah, it's kind of wild that they weren't on YouTube to begin with. Although I get why putting it on Facebook, it's like a direct sharing to the people who would most likely watch it or share it again. So it makes sense that way. But I think it makes more sense now that that's all on YouTube. So people can.
Yeah. I still got a whole bunch more to go, bro. So I'll probably just be uploading shit every day.
For you. That's awesome. It's awesome to have that much stuff. That's what people are trying to do, is just grind to make stuff, but you already have bankrolled videos.
Yeah. I don't think it'll look great if they only got 10 views a piece, though.
But that's probably only for right now. I mean, I don't know. There's a I guess people like watching music videos, so I feel like that alone should do well. But at the same time, I don't have the secret sauce, and I certainly don't have the answer, because I uploaded a music video a month ago and it doesn't have hardly any views still. So I might not know the secret sauce myself.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, there's always going to be something about the popularity of the musician who you're posting the video for. Like, even if you made some dirt video, but it was for Drake, your video is going to get a ton of views. But you make really good videos, and maybe not everybody's heard of everybody that the videos are for, but
Dude, to get paid off YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, public watch time. Sucks.
Well, your personal one's almost 1,000 subscribers right now.
Yeah, but I only got 368 hours of watch time on that whole page.
See, and I think maybe that's the trick here, if we can make the podcast work, because all of these videos are long form. So the watch time is probably going to be higher, just because if people want to finish the episode, they have to watch half hour to an hour of something, whereas a music video is 3 to 5 minutes usually.
Right.
So subscribe, like, hit the bell, share this episode with your friends, share the rest of the episodes with your friends. Check us out on Apple, on Spotify. Pad the pockets.
Oh, yeah. If you can't tell, it's my first episode not drinking.
I'm proud of you. If
Thank you.
that's your goal or whatever. I mean, not to say that I'm not always proud of you, but
It's pretty fucking dry. If y'all can't tell, man, I don't feel fucking the same, bro. It's like,
life sucks sober.
nah, not really. It's just like
I'm
I'm not gonna be that entertaining motherfucker that like everyone like expects me to be. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm really just chilling, like deep in thought, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's okay. I don't know if anyone expects anything. Hopefully not.
I expect something for myself.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
that can be
And
tough.
what I expect is for people to expect something all the time. I mean, that might not necessarily be the case sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think people could necessarily expect something all the time because that would be exhausting. Like if you had to be high energy, excitable all the time, it would
Yeah, but
probably come off as fake.
the thing is, you're a reasonable man, though.
Uh,
A lot of people don't get that. They think all the time, entertain me. You feel me?
yeah, that's so wild though. To
Entertain me. God damn it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look within. How exciting how exciting are any of us uh, all the time? I don't want to be. I mean, and usually I'm not, but
It depends on what you're looking towards, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take Joe Rogan, for example, right? His podcast. You think he's like always forcing to drive the conversation in every episode? Or he shows up sometimes and he's like, I'm just basically gonna let this motherfucker talk. And then down the road, that motherfucker ended up inspiring him to engage in the interview.
well, I'm sure, yeah. That would hopefully be it because it's supposed to be more of a conversation than an interview. But I can see where like people seem to fear the lulls of a conversation or when it seems to get a little quiet or there's not constant stream of consciousness being vomited out into the airways. There's like nervousness in letting something sit silently.
And that's a good point. There's a difference between an interview and a podcast. What is it?
Well, the interview is like what I told you, and I complimented it as well because it's its own craft. When you went on Squirrel's show, that was an interview. He was literally just asking you
But guess
questions.
what though? He calls it a podcast.
I know, I know, but it's an interview. And I guess it's still maybe it's under the umbrella of a podcast, but I wouldn't say like it's a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square or whatever, vice versa. It's like maybe an interview could still fall under a podcast, but if I'm going to say like this is a podcast, I'm not going to pull up a clip of an interview cuz I don't know, like if somebody's sitting at a conference table and they're being interviewed, you wouldn't think, "Oh, this is a good podcast." You'd be like, "This person's being interviewed." So I like Squirrel. It's not like you guys were necessarily just going back shooting the shit back and forth. It was he was asking you questions about your upbringing, your experience, stuff like that. He was asking you questions about you, which highlights you on that platform, the podcast.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess so. It can be a podcast. I'm not trying to really argue anything, but I feel like an interview is when I'm just sitting here asking you questions nonstop. You're not really asking me questions. I'm just waiting for you to finish your question or finish your answer so I can ask you another question.
I guess my real question is the fact that the lines are blurred between a podcast and an interview. Is that more lucrative and like beneficial, or is it more lucrative and beneficial for it to be blunt that this is a podcast and this is an interview?
I mean, I don't think it necessarily has to be strict like that. And for what it's worth, if we had a guest on here, I might treat it more like an interview than a podcast. Maybe it's just because we already have a dynamic where I don't need to sit here and ask you like, so what do you do about, like, when did you start
We
Dougie
already
Fun's
have a
films?
show for that coming. Do you want to announce it or what? You kind of just did.
Nah, not right now. No,
He said, nah.
we'll manifest it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's
What, you not trying to roll with the Common Ground show?
oh, well, I just feel like we should just do it and then put it out and then people see it. And that's that. But for now, I'll just stick to what we're talking about, I guess, to an extent. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just lost myself in it. But I think the interview and the podcast, they can be an interview can be in the umbrella of a podcast, but I would consider them different and they have different purposes. However, maybe the certain questions you ask in an interview makes your podcast more appealing. But I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's anything. I'm just saying that's it's a different form of doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both have their purposes, but I guess it's all on what you want to listen to, bro, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because there's ears for both. So what do you want to do? So well, it comes down to.
I would say maybe for a single platform, the first time you have somebody on, maybe it's more important that it's an interview so your listeners get to know them. And then if they come back on, then it can be more of a just shooting the shit conversation. But
yeah,
I also don't even know why we're talking about this.
Our job. We're supposed to talk about shit.
I got lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Well, it's Friday. Dog, I just bought these. Check these out, bro. My girl bought them for me. Actually, my plan was to buy them, and she just paid for them. Hold on a second.
Cue the big pimpin' Jay-Z music.
What you doing, man?
Oh. I sat by the pool for over 2 hours and read a book this morning, and I didn't nap after that.
Check these out, bro. They got a lot of them too, bro. Not like the same characters.
Oh, cool.
The gold vinyl action characters. This is the Tupac one right here.
Nice. Wow. Cool.
And then you know how to get Wheezy.
Of course.
Lil Wayne.
The second.
These are dope, bro. They got like everyone you can think of, bro.
Is that an online purchase or a in-store?
Bro, they had them at Walmart, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, these are gonna be gone. Like, that was the last Tupac one, bro. They had like LeBron James. They had like Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Anyone you could think of, bro.
So not just rap.
Nah, sports and all that, bro.
That's cool.
It ain't just black people neither. They got white characters.
Scott Storch.
I ain't see Scott Storch. I breeze by them. Like, I like scanned them to just see like which ones was about to run out that I really fuck with. I was like, up, this the last pot, grabbing that.
Nice.
But yeah, bro, I'm about to have 2 shelves full of these bitches, bro, by Christmas. I swear I am.
Are you keeping them in the box? The
Oh
collectible
fuck
stuff?
yeah.
Okay,
Never
okay.
opened them, bro.
Hey, just had to ask. Just had to ask.
Yeah, it's got the series number on them and
Ooh,
everything.
yep. That's an investment.
Like series one, Tupac. Can you see that?
Ooh, yeah. That's like, oh yeah,
Can you see that?
I do. Series
You see how it
one,
says series one
premium
in the small?
vinyl. Yep,
Yes, sir. Which one is a
it's
series
verified.
one? Lil Wayne.
Dang. All right,
Shit.
people. You know that. You know it's worth what it's worth. You see it now.
We're gonna get some Eli and Dougie ones pretty soon. Y'all gonna have to cop them bitches.
That would be so nuts to have something like that to just
Well,
have on a box.
but
Oh,
yeah, I'm about to start collecting them bitches for sure, bro. That's my new dumbass grown kid hobby, bro.
to parlay our success into toys,
Yeah,
collectible items.
yeah. This ain't. I couldn't even see myself opening this, bro. Like
Well, you shouldn't.
that'd
I
be so
support that.
pointless.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And
you can never put it back the way it is.
this is series one.
Yeah. They
Yes,
make it
sir.
like a Chinese finger trap. So, like, you know, if that box has actually been opened, it's not like you can just set it right back into the way it was. They lock those things.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want to open it though.
No, I know. I know. You're smarter than that. I
It's
get
like
it.
a trophy, bro.
It's weird when, like, I'm sure to an extent we probably had things like that as a kid, you know, things that like not necessarily super collectible, but maybe more valuable than the average toy.
Bro, they
But
had the Megazords at Walmart in the boxes, every single one from the first season to all the way to the season now, bro.
damn,
I
uh,
was about to cash out, bro. But I'm like, bro, what do I look like spending $100 on Power Ranger toys? Like,
an investor, I guess. Yeah. Gary
yeah, but
Vaynerchuk.
it's like they keep those specific toys though, they keep remaking or
Oh,
remaking
yeah.
like Batman toys, bro. They're gonna keep making them shits for fucking another 100 years, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like
It's probably
that's a non-stop collectible. Like you're gonna be collecting every time a Batman come out. You at Walmart every fucking week, bro, buying that bitch. You're gonna be at Walmart buying toys for years, bro. You feel me?
yeah, you're gonna probably have to get like something from like a thrift store or a garage sale to have value in some of those like older toys, at least some of those established ones. I mean, something
Yeah.
like what you got now, I think that's, I mean, it's unique and it's series one. So eventually it'll be worth a lot more than it is now. It's
Yeah,
crazy that like items like that can become
a
collectible.
commodity.
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
become profit.
Welcome to America. That's
Amen.
our like second source of income, bro, is entertainment.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. It's
Our first is borrowing money from China.
amen. It becomes such an expectation to have entertainment and to live at like the very thread of what you can afford to live at. It's like just the normal. Almost no matter how much money you make, it's like you just live to your means. But that's America, capitalism.
Could be worse.
Could be worse, could be a lot
It's
worse.
getting worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not, yeah, I'm also
How
not
much is
necessarily
gas there?
complaining. Mm.
As you just said, you took a what? A fucking you basically drove for 12 hours.
Yeah, it was a long one. It's in the upper fours, but I have to put premium, so it's like
I use premium
five
too.
40.
Yeah, yeah, our shit's five regular. It's like it's about the same, bro.
Yeah.
540 on premium. That's crazy. It's fucking bullshit.
It sucks.
What
For
you think
sure.
about that Brittany Griner shit?
Mm. She's a WNBA.
Yeah, man, she's over there locked up in Russia still over that cart.
I I don't I actually so I don't know what's going on. I just know that she's a WNBA player.
She's locked up in Russia over a fucking cart, bro.
A
Right?
cart? Oh, like a weed cart?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. And they've been going
Oh.
back and forth because she's in the fucking prison over there. And it's been like, I don't know, 4 months, something stupid, bro.
Oh my god.
And they can't send no one over from here to represent her over there because the courts are different over there and no one knows the laws over here over there. It's fucking dumb, bro. And they're using her as a fucking like,
An
you know what
example.
I'm saying? Like a fucking scapegoat to fucking
Yeah.
have beef with us and shit.
Wow. Wow. Over
That's
a
what's going on,
cart.
bro.
Dang, that's gotta suck so bad. And she's just trying to entertain.
And recently, I guess like yesterday or the day before, everyone's making a big deal because someone, I can't remember who, but it was like, oh, well, LeBron James. If that was LeBron James, he'd have been back. She's not LeBron James. Like, you
They
know what
would have
I'm
never
saying?
locked him up. Yeah.
Bro, like, yeah, I don't
Even
know.
Russia probably respects LeBron James too much for that. But
Yeah, man. They probably wear LeBron James shoes.
yeah.
You feel
But
me?
also, but also, maybe they would have been harder on LeBron James to make a bigger point. I mean, like who knows?
It's
But
terrible timing, bro, with the shit going on with Russia right now,
right,
bro. Like,
no matter what, it's bad. That's the main thing. No matter what,
she's
her
saying
being
she
locked
didn't
up
know it
over
was in
that.
her bag, or she forgot, or some dumb shit.
To an extent, how much ownership does like US air security have to take in that?
This was in Russia, bro.
Yeah, but if she got the cart and she flew it there and she's saying she didn't know it was in her bag, like,
Nah, bro. I highly doubt she. I'm thinking she got it over there, bro, and tried to fly back with it.
oh,
Yeah, they caught her trying to come home with it. You feel
oh,
me?
come on, Brittany, just
Right. You feel me?
wait a couple hours. Dang. Yeah, that's somebody who really loves their weed though. For to
More
take a
than their
chance
freedom.
to take a chance in the Russian airport with it. Oh man, even in Denver airport, I'm like, they got a couple dogs. I mean, even though they probably don't care, I'm still it's sketchy. But Russia, woof,
Fucking
man,
stupid.
they're just waiting to they're just
Oh
waiting
no,
to
they
take
they
your
were
shoes
waiting
off and
and
put
they
a
got her,
burlap
bro.
sack on her.
She's
Yeah,
been in a Russian she's been in a Russian prison for like months, bro.
that's crazy. I bet she's so out of athletic shape at this point. They just ruining her.
Probably not, but emotionally, yeah, probably
I
fucked
mean,
her up.
just compared to what she
She's still going through it. It's fucking her up, probably.
yeah, 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 no doubt. I mean, she'll it's not like you just come out of that and then you go right back to normal life and you're like, everything's fine now. It's like I'm sure she's
It's
experiencing some
happened
crazy
though.
stuff.
It's happened though.
You ever
I
seen
don't
60
remember.
Days
I don't
Then?
remember. I don't remember what the dude's name was, but he was a 5-star prospect, bro. He got falsely accused of rape, bro. Went to prison, bro. Got out, still made it to the NFL, and he was in prison for like I think like 3 or 4 years or some shit.
That
And they
guy
found
must
out he ain't
be
do it. They let him go, and he made it to the league still.
he must be a genetic masterpiece. I can't even imagine. That's crazy. And at least in the NFL world, to be out for 3 or 4 years,
Motherfuckers get out of prison and go back to the league. Shit.
it's a long time though, because average career span in the NFL is not even that. I mean, it's like that long, right? It's not super long.
Oh, that's what they say nowadays. I think it's obviously longer, bro. Tom Brady's been playing for what, 20 years?
True. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of dependents on it. I guess if you're good enough, then it doesn't, there's not necessarily a time limit. But
Yeah.
wow.
That's why it's called a career, man. Some succeed different than others. Longevity is a key.
It's yeah. I mean, and you can and experience and hard work, and you can see, I guess in sports, it really shows you that. And it's just like this in the workplace normally. If you put in that work, like you really can stand out. Even if you're doing the same job, you can be better at doing that job than other people.
Right. Or
Confidence.
you could have people rather you do the job than others just based off your attitude alone.
True. Oh, it means so much.
Yeah.
Attitude, approach with people, communication, super important.
Yeah. That's life, man. That's a part of being a swimmer, man.
That's right.
Well, you wanna wrap this one up, bro?
Sure. Works
Or
for
you got
me.
anything else you wanna put on the table before we call it quits?
Mm, I don't think so. I mean, I guess I'll just throw this out there for the sake of throwing it out there, but I always wanted to see this movie called The Grand Budapest Hotel. When it came out. It's a Wes Anderson movie. Came out like a handful of years ago, and I just remember I like really the main reason why I wanted to see it is because it's a Wes Anderson movie, and his movies are pretty particular. So anyway, finally watched it the other day, and I liked it, and
It's
that's
like a
all I'll say.
old like it's like an old ass like modern movie.
Yes, it's like a mystery sort of, but his movies, like the way that
Excuse
they're filmed, the way that the scenes are, the backdrops,
Yes.
like the sometimes the
Tell them I'll be
actors,
right down.
it's pretty
She's
similar.
been murdered, and you think I did it.
Yeah,
Is this it?
yeah, probably.
This is
Yeah.
Madame D's last
Yes.
will and testament to Monsieur Gustave H. I bequeath a painting known as Boy with Apple. It's a masterpiece. The rest of his shit is worthless junk. This man is a ruthless adventurer. I can't.
Came out on 14.
14, another good year, right after 13. That's when
All
I
right,
moved
so
out
now
here.
that I got the movie in my head, what were you saying?
Just that I get to see it finally. I've been wanting to see it since it came out in 2014, and I finally watched it the other day. So
Did they let you down?
not at all. I didn't really even know what to expect. I wasn't even 100% clear on what the movie was about anymore by the time that I committed the time to watch it. But I will say, if you're going to watch a movie by Wes Anderson, for our listeners, watch oh shit.
It's called
Fantastic.
The
Not
Grand
that one.
Budapest Hotel.
No, watch Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, what?
That if you're gonna watch a Wes Anderson movie, that's the one. So Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's George Clooney.
Well,
That's the main
tonight I
voice.
will be watching Fear Street 1666.
Oh,
The third installment of the Fear Streets. If you haven't seen them, go check it out on Netflix. The first one's Fear Street 1994. The second one's Fear Street 17 some. And I'm gonna watch the third one, Fear Street 1666. Fucking nuts ass shit. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Follow us on the Instagrams, bro. Dougie Funds BNF, DJ Cold, DJ underscore Cold Shower. Fuck yeah. Subscribe to YouTube, subscribe to Spotify, Apple, all that good shit. And that's it.